So week one, what did you learn about this team in that game against the Packers?
Very resilient team. I think we were able to overcome a lot of adversity. If you look at all three phases, I think offense faced adversity early and we were able to overcome that. Defense as well. They helped us out a ton, but they also faced adversity and we were able to overcome that. Special teams too, and I think one of the biggest takeaways is obviously we've got to control what we can control with the turnovers and making plays on defense. But at the end of the day, what won us that game was just the turning up for each other non-stop and trying to play to the very last play. And that was my biggest takeaway from the team. That's effort and the want to, and that was something big for me.
What's kind of Nick's messaging with the turnovers, or Kellen's from that perspective?
The messaging from the turnovers is that we showed the stat line of people who won and lost the turnover differential, and out of the 12 teams that are at the bottom, we were the only team to win, and that's an anomaly. We shouldn't have, and the big emphasis this week is ball security, is making sure that we're not turning the ball over and putting our defense in situations. So that was the message this week. Just we got lucky. I want to say we got lucky, but when I watch the tape, we showed up for each other last week, and this week, we're going to protect the ball. So we're not that anomaly again.
How much does it help you guys running against Matthew Judon when you're still with the Patriots in that practice? Does that kind of give you a little bit of an advantage going into this game?
No, I don't think it gives us an advantage. We played against the Patriots last year, first game of the year. So you remember, players' tendencies and how they, where they line up and how they play. And we saw them this year again. And Matt, I didn't really see that much in camp. Lane saw him a bunch, but again, does it help? Does it give us an advantage? No, because he's in a whole new scheme now, and and what they put out on film, especially from last week. You got to respect that. Respect the player that he has been and he is.
You played next to Landon, obviously, but you watched the film of the offensive line as a whole. How do you think Mekhi held up first start at right guard?
I think Mekhi did great. He did a great job. I mean, phenomenal for first game at right guard. What a debut. There's a lot to clean up, but not even just from him, but from all of us as an offensive line. We like to say we're a 5-wheel drive, but definitely a great start for Mailata. Definitely a huge confidence boost heading into this week too.
And Saquon Barkley, you talked about yesterday how the tush push was a harder job than he imagined. What did you see from the viewpoint as he's now an asset to that?
My viewpoint is staring at the ground, so I don't really see anything else, and I just keep driving my feet. I don't really see much. Honestly, when we watch the film, I don't look at the guys behind me. I just look at what me and Landon do, and if we're creating that surge and how far we're moving guys. So I can't tell you, I can't answer that one just because I don't even watch Sake. I just worry about my job. My job's hard enough. I can't worry about everyone else's on that play.
Were you pleased with the way you did it?
Hell yeah. Did you see the other side of the line? Come on now. It's like a tsunami. It's like a tsunami.
How'd the footing help you guys handle it? What do you think?
The footing?
Yeah. Was it an advantage for you guys, do you think, a little bit?
For offense and defense?
Yeah, offense versus defense.
Man, you try backpedaling on a slippery surface. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think, when you wear the right cleats, it helps. Definitely helps a lot. I don't know the advantage, if it's an advantage or not, but my job's our jobs as offensive linemen is already hard enough going backwards. And when you throw the ball as many times as we did, you got to be really attentive to your footwork, especially because one step too far and you can slip and you can do the splits. So I think it doesn't give us an advantage. I think we're just more mindful of our footwork and where we're planting our feet.
Nick Foles is officially retiring as an Eagle on Monday. You were a rookie during his final year here. What impact did he leave on you?
Persistence is key. I think one big takeaway that Nick taught me was to turn up every day with a great attitude, and for me, in my development, he played a huge part because he was a QB on the scout team. I think by week 3 or week 4, something like that. And every time I'd mess up, he'd always just, it's okay, you're going to get better. It's going to come, you just got to keep going, next play. Because I'd beat myself up and be like, Nick, if this was a real game, you'd be dead. Like, I just gave up 3 sacks back to back to back. He's like, it's okay. And, he always pushed me to be better and challenge myself to play the next play. So yeah.
We got to talk about that.
Jordan.
Thank you.
He's known for being a good decision maker, a good thrower, and that's what he's gonna continue to keep doing for his career. That's why he get paid in big bucks.
What's the key to picking him off since you picked him off?
It's just playing ball and just trying to do your assignment. He's a guy that's just very detailed, so you just gotta out detail the detail guy. So that's how I be always looking at it, man. You know, Kurt's a guy that can check the blitzes, make the right blitz pickups, and all. So you gotta know that he's gonna do that already and just beat him to it.
You're always studying young receivers. Drake London's not a guy you really see. What stands out about him?
The size, the 50-50 balls. He got great skills at attacking the ball at a high level. He got a bright future, man. And I've been watching, because definitely I'm from Georgia. I grew up as I ain't gonna say crazy Falcon fan, but just always wanting to play good because I'm from that state. But they got a nice kid over there, man. Definitely at the receiver position.
You said before the Green Bay game that Q was ready as soon as he came out of his mama.
Yeah.
What he showed against Green Bay, did that kind of hold that to you?
I mean, yeah, I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to continue to keep prospering, getting better each and every day. That's for sure my goal is make sure I keep teaching him everything I know, giving him pointers about everything, to making sure he reaches that potential. And we're going to continue to keep working. That's one thing about Q is that he's a hard-working guy that's willing to listen and that's willing to go out there and perform at a high level.
You said one of the things you told him was that they were going to test him pretty quickly.
I've been a rookie before. I played Minnesota my rookie year, and shit, I got through it about 10 times. You know what I'm saying? They want to see what you got. They want to see why you got drafted this high. And Q stand up to the point and made the plays that he made. And as the year keep going, they're gonna just die down with trying you like that.
How did you do your first game when they were?
Oh, I got benched my first game. He didn't get benched, so I was good with me. So I had Swartz as my head coach at the time, and Swartz I gave up a dig and go, and he got mad. Slay should have been on top and benched me, which is cool. And I had a great game, honestly. I had a PBU, a forced fumble, but it was a clutch moment.
So you have 29 picks, I think, in your career?
No, 28.
28? Is 30, are you looking at 30 as a milestone?
Come on, man, 30 is the milestone. I'm trying to get over the 30. You get in that 30 club, you special. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get the 30 club. I ain't gonna jinx myself, but whenever you 2 bless me with, I'm trying to get more than 2. Whatever the Lord bless me with, I'm gonna be thankful for it, though. So I'm always thankful right now to be able to play 12 years in this league. So, but I do want to get in that 30 club. That's just my personal.
Yeah. How many do you have against Cousins?
3 of them.
3 of them?
Yeah, I hope we make it 5.
Who'd you get beat by?
Huh?
In that game?
What game?
That first game.
What's his name that did the front flip over old buddy in the end zone? Simmons, Cincinnati back in the day. You know Simpson, Jerome Simpson. Yeah, he had that front flip, the one that did front flip in the end zone. Yeah, he beat me with a dig and go.
Does that kind of thing stick with you?
All the time. I remember every play from my rookie year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every play.
He's out of the league now, though. He's out of the league now. This guy.
He was year 5 by then. He was probably year 40 down there right now. You make me sound old.
You mentioned you've been in the league for 12 years. What do you think is the biggest reason that you're still playing at a high level?
Yeah, just taking care of my body, and I got a good saying is just not trying to use all your God-given ability. Like my God-given ability is speed. So I don't try to use enough of my speed during games. So I try to be a smart player to avoid running fast all the time. I practice mostly on my technique, everything. So I try to be technique perfect, so I don't have to use no athletic ability. So a lot of plays y'all see me making, it takes no talent for me. But you see me make a speed turn, too much athletic ability. I'm mad about that play. I'm mad about it. That's too much. I had to do too much in that play. So overall, though, that's how I think I played for a long time, is using less athletic ability, so I don't have to run a 4-3 every day.
Work smarter, not harder, right?
What does a Monday Night Football home opener at the Lynch mean to you?
Well, it means a lot. I'm looking forward to this shit. Them boys gonna get lit in now. I know how I feel they gonna do. They're gonna bring in the energy. We'll have fun. I hope they be loud as they possibly be, so they can silent count, so they can not hear the ball get snapped, all that kind of great stuff. We need force fumbles for the crowd. So yeah, man, I know they're gonna be rocking, man. Definitely the first home opener. So I know the fans excited to see this team in person, so we're gonna look forward to it.
It seems you follow the league more than most guys. What was your reaction last night seeing 2?
Oh man, that was sad, man. I just praying for him and his family, man. I'm hoping everything just, you know, he good over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see him say he need to think about it. He needs to for sure think about his family and all, but, you know, this is a game that, you know, you only get to play once. I know you probably want to continue to play because, like, it's a fun game. You learn new people and know that, but your health do come first. And I ain't going to be his advisor or nothing because I'm going to let his heart decide on what he want to do. But man, I just hope and pray for the best for him. If he do return playing football, I hope he take care of himself and continue to keep balling out.
Do you think more guys should wear those guardian caps?
Whatever you prefer. You know what I'm saying? You at your own risk in this game. We all know what we signed up for. So whatever you feel like that's what works best for you and protect you the best, you just need to wear it.
Why is it important for you to pass your wisdom along to guys like Q?
That's what I think I'll be, you know, God put me on this earth for, you know, to give out information and help others be great. I think he wouldn't have instilled that in my heart if it wasn't built for me to do that. So I think that's what it is. So I come out there, he gave me that mind and my thought to be able to be out here saying, let me help somebody else be, you know, good or just as better. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal I always do, and I think the Lord put me on this earth to help others.
Like, did you expect his locker to be next to yours?
Oh yeah, I told him to put it next to me. Yeah, of course, that's how we get it better. But all the football plan and that's small. Locker room talk be the best talk. That's what you really miss in the football world. Talking to your teammate, talking to your friend, learning about it. Like me and Q, I just found out me and Q, you know, his mama had him at a young age. My mama had me at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just find out stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? That's what real brotherhood, friendship, all that going out there making plays together. That's fun. But learning the person and you know. And talking to man to man, that's what really kind of brings you together. That's what makes me and Quandre Diggs and Global Quinn, them guys like my best friend, because from locker room talks. It ain't because we made plays on the field, because they made me comfortable enough to open up to him and talk to him as a man to man, give me life decisions, help me be a better parent at a young age. So guys like that. So I'm trying to be that role for them.
As a rookie, whose locker room have you?
Global Quinn. Yeah.
Reed couldn't really pinpoint what it was, but he said that he feels like the vibes are different now in the locker room than they were last year. What do you think about that? Do you agree with that?
Just as him, I just think a lot of guys is all together as one, as in like from the staff to the players. So that's what it is. It's not a disconnect nowhere, and that was the goal. Just try to stay connected, and you know, and continue to keep moving. I know coaches always see that word connection. I think that's what we missed a little bit last year, connection. And this year, I think we kind of like got a group that just want to connect.
So what did you learn about this team week 1 against the Packers?
That we can fight, play hard, and compete each and every play. That's what we built for and do it. And we for each other. You know, that's the main thing. You know, I know the offense went rolling. We didn't have a good series as well. They came to bounce back and counter with points. You know, when they went out there and turned the ball over twice, we stopped them for 6 points. So the time we gave up 7, they went to go max to 7. So, you know, we kind of played piggyback with each other because we got each other back. So I just think that as a group and as a team, we got to play clean ball together as a whole unit and go out here and execute so we can start like putting on some great tape.
When Q was drafted, Howie had that line. He wants him to come like live with his section.
Oh man, that was lit. I was like my heart kind of like dropped a little bit when I knew, like when I see him like fall into us in the draft. I like, man, I hope we get this kid, man, because I saw the senior review talking about who his favorite corner reminded him of. He said my name. I'm like, dang, man, this kid can drop to us. Because, you know, at the time they saying he's like top 15. You know, we had like a 20 pick. So I said, this kid can be able to drop to us, man. We're going to be special together. Because I watched the tape a lot. I had him as one of the highest rated corners too as well, just watching tape. So thankful that he fell to us, man. Got working, and then now we know we're real close.
I don't think he actually moved in with you, right?
Huh?
He didn't actually move in with you.
No, he could though. I got a big ass crib for him. You know what I'm saying? If he don't want to pay no rent, I'm rent free over there. You know what I'm saying? The house paid for. I got a whole big room for him downstairs. He got his own kitchen if he want it. You know what I'm saying?
Did he take the advice though and stay very close to you, especially early on here to learn everything?
I mean, that's why we never lock him, but we don't like live close to each other. You know, I got kids. He don't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? So I had put my kids in a great area to go to school and stuff like that. But overall, we here every day. We sit by each other, close by each other in the team meeting room. We sit by each other in the meeting room. So we do a lot of talking to get together.
I'm good, real good.
Back to full participant, everything
good?
good?
Yeah, I'm back active, back running around, having fun, catching the ball, so it feels good.
And what was that perspective like watching from the sidelines week 1?
I was just happy to be there. You know, it was a great atmosphere. Fans came out, showed a lot of love, so I was just really more so appreciative of the moment.
And I imagine it's something where you kind of have a coach's perspective at time. How do you think the defense did week 1?
I think they did good. You know, we did enough to win the game. You know, we had a lot of missed tackles out there, and we know that. So we went in the drawing board, and we're going to do everything we do to get better next week.
And Quinyon was just telling us how week one kind of proved to him that he feels like he can belong. How do you think he played?
Hell yeah, he played pretty good. He knows he belongs here, and you know we happy to have him.
And how do you balance? I know you're new to here in this locker room, but it seems like every guy we talk to says, yes, we got the win, but balancing that, a win's a win, but knowing you guys can play better as well.
You know, it's the NFL. I think it's more so, it's not really about, you know, winning the game and being okay with it. You have to know that you're going to win those games, you're going to lose some games. It's always something to learn through them. So I think that's what we're, you know, pretty good at, learning that we're still winning games, which is fine. But if you look at, you know, the stats, we lost the turnover differential and still found a way to win. So if we clean up those things, we got a better chance of being better.
And what are you seeing from the Falcons in film this week?
Great team. We got a great quarterback. They got a great scheme over there. So great offensive coordinator as well. So it's going to come down to what we do.
You guys good? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.